proper noise. I had the exhaust for like 2 weeks, but didn't really have the time to get it put on, so to put it on. So at the end, went through my workplace, which works out really, really well for me. And it's been on for like, yeah, a week and a half now, and it has been like game changing for this car. It's so much more like enjoyable to drive. It's way more fun, way more engaging. But last time we took the car down the zigzags, it was just with the air intake. And obviously the sounds that we learnt that we got from that were awesome as well. But it was still missing somewhat of an exhaust note. And finally we have the exhaust on. This is a Lamspeed exhaust. It's a dual exit exhaust, just like the factory one, except they fit a lot nicer. Obviously there's a lot less of a muffler, so it sounds, well, it sounds like a car. So going from the 86, which was my last car that I had, that was way too loud and obnoxious and slow, this one was quick but made absolutely no noise. So to get an exhaust on there now and to it no longer sound like a vacuum cleaner, for me is a huge win. It was like, was it gripe with the car? Was the lack of noise that was coming out of it. This is the exhaust here, finished in the nice blue tips. It's I think it's a good mix. It's not too drony. I'd be lying to say if there wasn't any at all. There is a little bit. It's really not that loud at all. It's a nice volume. It's like an in-between. It's not overly crazy where you can't have a conversation in the car, but it's loud enough to when you put your foot down, you can actually, well, feel like you're driving a car, not a vacuum cleaner. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I will leave a link to the description of the exact exhaust below. So if you guys are interested in buying an exhaust for your Yaris, just go buy that one. For me, to be honest, it's an affordable option. It is stainless steel, and yeah, it's obviously not titanium. I'm happy with that. I wanted it to be that way purely because titanium exhausts, although they're lighter and, you know, better for, I guess you could say, racing because of the weight reduction, they don't sound as nice. For me, stainless was fine. It's also way more affordable. And it just looks really, really nice. The blue tips look really good. It also fills the diffuser holes for the exhaust way better than stock. Stock one's actually really small, so these ones really fit quite nice, and they are fistable to a point, if you know what I mean. Just before we get into the drive, I will give it a quick start up and you can hear what it sounds like. I have been driving it, so it's not a cold start. The engine's warm. Instead of taking you guys for a normal drive and sort of getting my reactions to it, I thought I'd do something a bit different. So if you've got earphones, put them in and just chill out and just watch this pass. We are of course in the zigzags. We thought we'd take the Yaris out in its natural habitat, rally type situation, and yeah, just have a listen. interested to know your thoughts on what you think on the sound. If you like it, if you think it's a bit too much, if it's not loud enough, let me know down in the comments. Again, as I said before, I will leave a link to the exhaust that I bought. And next, of course, we probably move towards a tune. So ECU Tech have released like a beta for the GR Yaris. I've tried to talk to some shops about getting it done, and to be honest, all of them have said that they're not exactly ready to do it. If there is a workshop who's maybe watching this video or anything, or know of someone who has done a tune on the Yaris yet, or wanting to do it through ECU Tech, please message me, comment on here, because that will be the next thing we're looking at doing. Beforehand, the only thing you could really kind of do with this was just replace the ECU with like a Cybex ECU, but like $6 grand for that, it's not really something that is sustainable right now. So ECU Tech would be the way to go, I think, with this. Also, another thing is, in the analytics, we've been having really good views on these videos, but it says that like 99% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel who are actually watching these videos. So if you could, please share the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It makes these builds possible. And yeah, really appreciate all the support I've got so far, and I will see you guys in the next video.